Hey Stampers, it's Gaynor again, and I'm back. I've been playing like I've told. Oh my god, I love this actual card. I love this stamp set. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I just can't get enough of it. So I've been having another play with it, and I'd like to show you my card. Oh, I did case this one from the catalogue, or very similar. They had the dies where the dashing deer is like jumping up in the air, but oh my word, how pretty is that? I've gold heat embossed here and the sentiment. This is my gold pigment paints. I have sprayed my swirls and curls with the mist. And I've got this platinum. I bought this pack. Oh, let me have a look. I had this in the range. And it's not, it doesn't rub off. It's absolutely beautiful. And I chose it because it's champagne colour. And there was like 20 pieces. No, I tell a lie, I had it from Hobbycraft. 20 pieces for £3. Or the packs of half of one of these, cut in half. There was 20 pieces of that. Sorry, for £3. They wanted £4 for 20 pieces, half the size. So I thought, why not get the big one? Cut it all in half. I've got 40 sheets then, of half of an A4, for £3, which is £1 cheaper than the one for half the size. So I've used and incorporated this into my project tonight. I love the pigment ink that I've got, and I'm loving this deer. It's just beautiful. But look, can you see the shimmer mist on the back? And this is a new embossing folder that's coming out in the new catalogue. It's called Swirls and Curls, and it's just divine. Right, I've got one card base ready. Got my 8.5. Oh, this is the one I'm going to be using to cut up actually, because I've made a boo-boo. So we're going to use that. Here's my card. Now, I'm not using Whisper White tonight. This is that £300 cardstock I get from the range. One of these is just bob on. There it is. And it's pure brilliant white. So, let me get my trimmer. And I'm going to trim this piece down to 3 7/8 by 4 5/8, which is giving me that extra space. Normally I cut them 5 5/8. Now we're having 4 5/8. So I've got the spares for a sentiment. This is going through the embossing folder. And I can trim this down to 3 7/8 by, I'll spin it round because I've just seen a little nick, by 5 5/8. And that will come good now for another card base. So don't waste nothing in this house. And I'm loving this embossing folder. You pop it in, and just if you line it up with that line there, your pattern is just going to be perfect. Look, there's a little line here, and it's coming out on all the new embossing folders. So if you give me two shakes of a lamb's tail, I'll be back. My big shot is set up for all this. Thankfully it's like right next to me, and I haven't got far to go. And look at that pattern. Isn't that beautiful? And this is that £300 cardstock. You can use it this way, or you can use it this way. I love both ways. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Whoops. Right, now I'm at the end of my mist. So, I've got a tiny little bit left. I'm going to spray my card and see if I can get enough to cover it. Oh, it's definitely down to its last little bit. Look, it's just all squirted in one corner. There's literally nothing left, nothing whatsoever. But I'm not going to clean the bottle out. I am just going to grab my rubbing alcohol. And I've got some really, really strong hairspray. The hairspray, Just helps give it a little bit more of a sheen as well. You've got to be really careful. Oh gosh, I haven't got the best steady hand. Whoops. Oh my gosh, I have to tip a tiny touch back. That is way too much. Now, I bought this on the internet. It's a litre bottle. Yeah, 1,000 mils. It's a litre bottle, and it was like £9.99. Great stuff. And I know some girls use nail polish remover, which is just the same as rubbing alcohol, because it all comes the same way. My husband used to have a still. Now I'm using the champagne mist on this one, and I'm literally one, two, three drops. Just 3 drops. That's all you'll need. So I'm going to smush that around so I can get it out. I'm going to pop that back in my bottle. See how it settles? Just give it a good shake. Oh, and I tell you what I forgot. My hairspray. Just rest it on that piece of paper. And this is just normal aerosol. You can use the stuff that comes like a pump, but I haven't got any. And this is called Bedhead. It's £10 a can, but it's extra mega hold. So just squirt some. Oh, I can't do it. I dare. Just 2 little squirts inside the mixture. And it helps set that lotion. So I'm just going to give this a spray now with the champagne mist one. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Beautiful. So you've got to leave that to dry a little bit. It won't take long at all. I've got my spray back. Yay. We're going to be using that shortly. I've got my beautiful gold reindeer. I'm going to add some dimensionals on the back. I used the, oh, where's my pocket? There it is. I used the Brother Scan and Cut to cut this out because I don't have the dies, and I definitely couldn't sit and fussy cut that out with the way my hands are, so just cutting some of these off for legs. For legs. Look at the grandkids tonight. Oh, bless them. Just gonna do the legs first. I don't want that to be too wide, so I'll best check. That's not too bad. I get away with that one, but I do need these to be really thin. But, oh, let me just put my card back there. I love that. I think it's absolutely gorgeous now. Some of these legs are fatter on this deer than on the others, so I'm just going to grab my scissors again. Isn't that gorgeous? And I'm going to trim a thin one. Look at that, that's really thin for the legs. I think get my back into that. Got ski whiff, Gainer, ski whiff. But that's fine. So I've got 2 little more skinny legs. Love it. Absolutely divine. There's one little skinny leg. And I'm going to take the backings off as I'm going because we will be here for ages otherwise. show you what I'm going to do with that. Oops, this one's going on there. Love it. Where'd they gone? Oh, they're right in front of me. Look, I'm hopeless. They're sitting there staring at me, and I'm asking where they've gone. So I'm going to fill in some of the gaps with the larger ones. And I think I can get one right up there. Yeah. I have done so many now with this beautiful deer. I think he's absolutely stunning. So I know roughly where I can put the mini dimensionals. I'm going to take these backings off. Then I'm going to show you what we're going to do. It's only ready for when we come to stick him down, because he's uber sticky. You can tell they've got a shine to them once they've been removed. Now I'm just going to stick this to one side because I don't want to go putting my elbow in it. Isn't that good? Isn't that lovely now? Oh, just beautiful. So my card base, I'm going to go this way across. So I've got that gap, top and bottom. So what I did with my border, I just put in a 1/8 of an inch piece of sticky tape right along the edge, just so I can glue my champagne foil sheets in. Oh, pardon me. Top and bottom. I mean, you could add it to your card, you know, measure where the card's going, put a pencil mark in, stick the thingy down first, but I wanted to add it to, oh, excuse me, oh, I got uncomfortable then, my back just went a bit creaky-fied. So I've cut some little strips, and these are 1/2 inch, way over the measurements I need. Just wanted to make sure I got enough. I'm going to peel back the backing. Can you see this? Sorry. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put it a little bit over, but I'm not going any further than that glue line. So I know it's straight all the way along. So when you turn it over, we've got the same distance, and now all I need to do is trim off the excess. Straight up. I left a little bit over on this side just to be on the safe side, because it's better to remove than to try and add. So there's my, it looks a bit out of shape, but it's not, trust me, it's not. So I'm going to peel the backing off this one. I've got so much clutter on my desk. And I'm going to do exactly the same. Overhang just a little bit, but I'm only going up to that glue line. I'm not trying to get any more than just the glue line covered. So it's the same distance, top and bottom. Perfect. Love that glitter paper. Glimmer paper. It's going to last me ages. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And it's straightening the card out as we're going because it's been sprayed with the shimmer mist. So that's helping. So now I'm going to add my tear tape to the back. And I'm just going on these panels here. My block. Because that way I can get the backing off a lot better. And I don't want to squash that pattern down whatsoever. So what we're going to do, I'm going to make sure my card is opening the right way. And when I adjust then, but what we need to do first, we want to mark where it is. Tiny, tiny. I'm just going to put a little pencil line, top and bottom, because now we're going to prep and we're going to do some heat embossing. So I've got my, what's it called? My embossing buddy. And we're going to, this beautiful pattern is stunning. And I'm just going to eyeball it either side. I don't want to be attaching with glue and then heat setting. It might peel it off. So just eyeballing the pattern either side to make sure the distance is good. Absolutely perfect. So I've got my gold embossing powder here this time. We had silver on yesterday's card. I have gold today. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then once I've heat set them, I can get rid of my pencil line. But while we're here, I've got a scrap piece of Whisper White, my gorgeous sentiment, which is Happiest Christmas Wishes. And this I'm going to trim off after, so I'm just stamping this right at the bottom, keeping it as straight as can be. Put my base mark away. There we go. Absolutely, I was going to say Bostic. Why was I going to say Bostic? Absolutely beautiful, I meant to say. Oh, I was thinking about my mate Carlo's Bostic, and she's beautiful. So, again, a bit of heat and a bit of noise, and we will heat set these. Isn't that a beautiful sentiment? And the font's gorgeous. You can start to see this change. There it goes. There it goes. Beautiful. Sorry about the noise. Oh, I've got a bit of a curl on my card, but don't worry. Whoops, get my rubber. Gently rub out my pencil lines now. Look at this. Perfect. You won't see that in a moment. There we go. All gone. Lovely. And I'm just going to give my card a bit of a bend. Perfect. I'm going to cut that out in a moment. Oh my word. Right. Pokey pokey tool. Remove the backings. My desk is covered in backing and tape and everything. So, right. I'm going to make sure my card opens the right way. So I'm just standing my card up with one flap open, and I'm checking the distance. That way I know it's going to sit right up against the edge of this card. Absolutely stunning. Love it. And I'm just going to knit through there. See, it sticks to my scissors terrible. And I'm just going to come along, finish off trimming. I'm cutting. You always cut from the back, that way you know you're going to get right up close to the edge. Perfect. Love it. Let me just get rid of some of these bits on my desk. They're clouding me up everywhere. That's it. Just pop them to one side. Oh, that is absolutely beautiful. So now for my beautiful, beautiful reindeer. I'm just going to make sure he's towards the top without going too far over. There we go. I remove the backing off that one. No, it's still on. Poor little skinny leg. Oh, absolutely beautiful. He seems to have a little tiny mark there. I don't know where it is, but I'm not bothered about that. I'm just going to fetch my trimmer in again. And I only need the skinniest little border. That is perfect. I could go get another 3 or 4 centimetres out of that. Just gorgeous. Oops. Oh, I love it. I'm just going to pop this on dimensionals as well. When I can find them, hiding. Love this. Absolutely love it. This is just divine. I mean, it's up to you now. You could stick this here, 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 here. I'm just going to pop it right down here. Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. Look at the shimmer on them cards. And I'm going to grab some little gold rhinestones. I didn't put any on the other first card. I got some little gold ones. I've had these for zillions of years. And I'm just going to add some to the swirls. Just to set that off a little bit. And there's one more there. Oh, I love it. And I'm going to do the same with this one as well. Uber sticky these little gems are. I had them from the range as well. 960 gems for £1. You cannot go wrong. And look at that, my swirls all landed in the same spot because I lined my embossing folder up on those lines. So, oh my god, I hope you enjoyed this card. It's just mega beautiful. I would really appreciate a thumbs up, a share and a subscribe. It's gone really dark in here for some reason. Oh, I don't know what's happened. The light seems to have faded very quickly. So I'll scoot them over for you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, subscribe with this button. And if you want to see what I make tomorrow, maybe with this again, press the little bell straight away and you'll be notified of all future videos. I do my best and try and post every single day. And I do hope you've enjoyed watching me make these cards. They're just so sweet. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye everyone.